Well, we got our first major trade, three-way team trade here in the NHL. I guess you could call it off-season for most teams, but the two playing in the Stanley Cup Finals, which that's been a joy to watch for sure. But hey, we got a major trade, and that's all that matters here on a Tuesday morning. Welcome back to Gillis TV. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button as wow, we got a lot of things to cover with this trade, and a three-way trade, and you might go head scratchers for some of them. So we got kind of the gist of it. Elliot Friedman reporting that Ivan Provorov is headed to the Columbus Blue Jackets in a three-way trade with the LA Kings. Now, you might be scratching your head. Why is LA involved in this? Like, they're trying to sign Gravikov. This is the whole point of this trade for the LA Kings that a lot of people believe is why they are going to re-sign Gavrikov. They are talking about a 3-year deal, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, the trade is Provorov to the Columbus Blue Jackets, Sean Walker and Cal Petersen to the Philadelphia Phillies. We'll get to that in a minute. And Kings will retain 30% of Provorov's contract, which is $2 million. The Kings will start here in this trade. There are minor league pieces moving too in this trade, but that's the big names moving around right now. For the Kings, $2 million coming in, $7 million going out. Saves them $5 million for a 3-year deal that is in place for Gavrikov. They're just finalizing, how much they want to pay per year. That's where that stage is with Gravikov. And you know what? The Kings did really good in this. And a lot of Kings fans might be, well, we like Sean Walker. And Sean Walker's a really good player. He can do all the little things for a team. The problem with the right side of the LA Kings system is it's full with really good potential right-handed defensemen. So this kind of helps the Kings get Gravikov, move out a piece that they might have not wanted to, but in the end did just for the fact that they do have a surplus of right-handed defensemen on their team and in their farm system coming up with a lot of potential. So I could see why maybe there might be a minor league player because there's no one from Columbus reportedly coming or going to Philly or the Kings. This could be what it is all about. Now, we'll go to Columbus here quickly. Provorov's about a half a point per game defenseman. Been injury prone from time to time in his career, but they're getting a pretty good defenseman to help shore up that back end for Columbus. After making a huge Johnny Gaudreau deal in the offseason last season, they did come into this offseason stating that they were going to try and upgrade their defense and goalie, and Provorov will be an upgrade, in a sense, to their defense. Now, a lot of Philly fans might be going, why are we bringing in a goalie? Why? Like, Sean Walker's really good, so that's okay, but why are we bringing in a goalie because we got Carter Hart? Well, sorry to break it to you, from David Pagnotta, the Phillies are actively shopping Carter Hart, and it seems like there is a trade in place. There's just details. It's not at the finish line yet for Carter Hart, but any day we could see Carter Hart being shopped out of Philly. So Daniel Briere doing a lot of stuff right now on the back end for this Philadelphia Flyers team. I don't know if I said Phillies earlier, but hey, Flyers, I got some baseball on my mind as I'm playing that right now. So that is why they went and got Petersen too, with Walker to help the Kings in a sense, and also get a goalie in case they do trade Carter Hart. Because if you're trading Carter Hart, there's only a few select teams that might trade you a goalie back. This just shores up that, I know there's a lot of Oilers fans that want Carter Hart to be back up to Stuart Skinner and have Jack Campbell get going. But if this trade says anything, I think Carter Hart's going to a team that needs a goalie and doesn't have goalies to trade up. So maybe a Buffalo Sabres team could use a Carter Hart. There are a couple teams, maybe the Arizona Coyotes, that was rumored to back at the trade deadline, Arizona could go for him as well. San Jose Sharks are another team, so we'll watch out for the whole Carter Hart trade rumors going here. But it is a three-way trade. Ivan Provorov being the bigger name, going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Philly getting Walker and Petersen, and the LA Kings retaining 30%. Enough, should be enough, don't quote me on that, to sign Gavrikov to a 3-year, 4-year deal. That is what Elliot Friedman has been talking about. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.